History and facts about police dogs. Scientists have proven that dogs have been working alongside humans for up to 15,000 years. Our ancestors chose dogs to help protect them and hunt. It's true that although our world has changed a great deal since then, our relationship with dogs has not. We don't hunt as much as we used to, so they aren't needed in this field so much. However, their skills in detection, tracking, and protection are used more than ever in one industry: the police. Police dogs have been around since the 14th century. Police dogs were first recorded in the early 14th century in France, where they were used to guard docks. However, it wasn't until the year 1888 that the first modern police dog came to be. 2 bloodhounds were brought in to help the London Metropolitan Police Force track suspects in the Jack the Ripper case. Bloodhounds were chosen because the breed is known for their brilliant tracking capabilities and keen sense of smell. Although Jack the Ripper was never caught, dogs continued to be used by police forces. Nowadays, police dogs are better known as K-9s, a take on the word canine. They are actually fully fledged members of the police force by which they are trained. They have the same honor and responsibilities as police officers, and it's a criminal offense to try and harm one or obstruct their work. But seriously, why would anyone even try? These dogs are trained to defend both themselves and their handlers. The main duties of a K-9 officer are tracking, detection, and criminal apprehension. Police dogs receive medals, honors, and badges. And while many think this is a cute display for the cameras, it's actually real and very much deserved. Police dog breeds. There are a number of different breeds that work in police forces for different reasons. As we've already mentioned, the first ever police dogs used were bloodhounds due to their tracking capabilities. This breed are still often used by police forces around the world, but there's one breed that tops the list in modern policing: the German Shepherd. It's of no surprise that the German Shepherd is up there as the most popular dog in police forces around the world. Not only are they strong, large, and can pack a mean bite, but they are also highly trainable, energetic, and fearless. Altogether, exactly what a police officer should be when it comes down to sniffing out narcotics and bad guys. Although the German Shepherd takes the top spot in both the police and the army, there are other breeds that are also trained in the police. They include dogs like the Doberman, Boxer, and Belgian Malinois. All these breeds have similar traits that make excellent police dogs. They are loyal, fearless, and strong. Not only that, but they are also brilliant tracker dogs. Training. Training a police dog is no piece of cake. Pups are watched from birth, and trainers look out for traits that will make them a good police dog. Notes are taken on any weaknesses or strengths they display. It may be that 5 out of 6 of a litter don't show the signs of a canine, and so go on to be pets. If one does stand out, this little 6 to 8 week old pup will begin a life of training, work, and honor. It begins with basic training first, to initiate the dog into actual canine training. It takes around 1.5 years to 2 years for the dog to be capable and reliable. Even then, they will still require 8 hours of training every week to 2 weeks to keep up with protocol. Because of the important role that they will play in their lives, the training is intense, sometimes said to be more rigorous in ways than the training of human police officers. Police dogs and their handlers. A police dog and his handler are paired for the entirety of the dog's life. They start training together not long after the pup is separated from his mother, and will live with his trainer from this day forward to create a strong bond between the two. The job of being a police dog officer is a 24-hour one, and the officer is responsible for the dog's behavior and training throughout his life. Police dog jobs. Police dogs work in many areas of the police force. However, there are 3 units that use them more than any other. They are criminal apprehension. Dogs in the patrol service will usually have 2 jobs: to detect and then apprehend criminals. The dog's handler trains him in obedience, how to take down a human without injury, and how to attack and hold a person if they resist canine arrest. It's impressive to see them in action, and I bet it could make a would-be criminal think twice. Detection. Detection dogs also have to be trained to apprehend a criminal, but their job on the patrol service is to track down narcotics or other illegal substances. A dog's sense of smell is 10 to 100,000 times more sensitive than ours, and this means if he's trained correctly, He can detect even a trace of a substance that shouldn't be there. Detection dogs have been responsible for many thousands of dollars worth of illegal substances and firearms due to their incredible sense of smell. Search and rescue. Dogs that are trained to go into search and rescue must show signs from an early age of being incredibly intelligent. They are able to track people from miles away and in all sorts of harsh conditions. These dogs help recover people, both alive and dead, and have to be fearless when faced with a dangerous situation, like September the 11th. Famous police dogs. Over the years, there have been hundreds of police dogs to receive medals and rise to fame, whether for their courageous acts, protecting their handlers, tracking people, or helping in search and rescue activities. These dogs are all superstars. Here are 3 dogs that received honor as well as media attention for their service. Maddie was a black lab retriever and is famous for being the first accelerant detection dog in the USA when she went on duty in 1986. Trained to detect evidence of arson, she could identify suspects hiding among the public due to sniffing out accelerants on their clothing. A German Shepherd called Apollo was awarded the Dicken Medal, the highest honor for a dog of war, due to his brave efforts on September 11, 2001. He and his handler were first responders at the World Trade Center. They spent hours searching for survivors amid the rubble, and despite being injured, he never stopped searching and fulfilling his duty. Cloud 2, another German Shepherd, is still the most famous police dog in Canada. Along with his handler, he captured 123 criminals and helped find hundreds of missing children and hunters who found themselves lost in the Canadian wilderness. In his most reported case, he de-armed 2 people in separate incidents on the same night, fearlessly putting himself in danger for the greater good. Police dog retirement. Depending on each dog's health, they will retire on average at around 10 years old. Of course, if it gets injured in the line of duty, then it will retire early. Likewise, if it's fit and healthy, then it will continue working for an extra few months. Most police forces recognize that by age 10, their 4-legged officers deserve to enjoy their golden years at home in front of the chimney. Dogs are amazing, especially the official dogs who show bravery in the face of danger time and time again for their human allies. Together with their handlers, they make the world a safer place for us. Next time you see a police dog, don't be scared. Remember, he is there to protect you. Do you